fault.
It is my fault. I should have taken care of it.
Is he leaving now?
I'm not arguing with you.
That's not the guy I was with on Saturday night, I'll tell you that.
It's ridiculous. I'm not arguing with you.
Don't you go.
That's not the guy I was with on Saturday night. The guy I was with on Saturday was much happier.
Then I go to put the TV on, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen. It's any guy lucky enough to be inside a limo is a lucky guy. I'm not bitching, but
you know what? I do everything. Christ.
So I'm in the car and I go, well, okay, the seatbelts don't work or anything, so I gotta.
They don't work.
It's kind of getting scary. So I sit down on the floor, and I'm on the floor reading the paper. I go, well, this is crazy, man. I'm starting to get nauseous. So
Sitting on the floor.
yeah. So ask Terry. So I decide to move over to the side little couch.
Yeah.
I can't even fit on it.
Oh, dear.
So,
Yeah, because that seat's even stingier than the one in the back.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. So then I go to watch TV. So then we have to go figure out how to put the TV on. So we get the TV on, and then the sound is in the radio.
Oh.
But you can't reach any of the controls.
Yeah, you got to sit up to reach the control.
In fact, the mirrors, you can't even see them because they're so far away.
Yeah, the mirrors are almost in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah, because I looked at it. What are those two? Oh, those are mirrors.
You can't see them. So it's like some maniac, and you can't reach any controls. So I go, well, okay, let me see if I can get this thing working. So I'm trying to turn the radio.
How come I can reach the controls? And
I don't know. You're not seatbelted in. I don't know.
How much taller are you than me? How can I can reach everything you can?
We'll go back there and we'll see. We're going to go in there today. We're going to take a look. I'm going to give you a report card.
Well, I know we tried sort of everything out, and I remember Artie trying to reach the controls, and you really have to, you're almost off the seat trying to grab them.
Yeah. And you can see yourself in the little mirrors?
Yeah, but if you move the control panels back any further,
right,
you're going to be smashing your head.
It's a real problem.
And that was the same thing with the other
can't reach.
You can't tell me different.
Okay. Anyway.
I wonder now, those mirrors are so far away, you'll never sit in that seat and open a mirror.
The only solution...
I'll never sit in the seat. I lasted 5 minutes on that seat.
The only solution is to have it stolen.
Right. Just have it stolen. Call a guy from the Bronx and let him steal it.
I'm just parking on the Cross Bronx.
No, it's a beautiful car. It really is. It really is beautiful, actually. I mean...
It is. It's good looking.
Very nice.
Very big and...
It's not that big.
Oh,
my
it
parents
just looks big.
I want to see you get my parents in and out of there. That's gonna be fun.
I want to see them pull up. They'll even be there when they pull.
They're coming in Sunday. I gotta see this.
And see that thing.
Whoa! My mother's 76 years old. There ain't no way she's getting in there.
Why not?
We gotta give her a boost.
You gotta build a ramp.
Use your head. Use your head. Shame on you. Now get out of here. Go back to scores.
I'm serious. I opened the door and I said, I'm going to jump.
Come on. Give it up, rest.
People down to the girl would say, no, don't do it.
You committed suicide jumping out of the car. I took a parachute. You can't even open the door. You got to get on the floor.
How can I can't.
You can't what? You can't think straight. Get out of here.
Don't worry, Ron. There's always booze.
Booze and scores. That'll take care of it.
That'll do it. So I told him, don't worry about it. We'll figure out a solution.
Right.
There's got to be a solution.
He was going to cancel this trip.
Yeah. I wish he would have. What do I care? So I got so much to do here. So much to play for you. I know there's a lot of people on the phone. I'm just wondering, do I need to take a break or can I do? All right. If everyone will just hold on the phone, I'll get to you next, I promise, right after these words.
His outrageous behavior is taken him to the top. This king of all media has found success in every entertainment market he's set out to conquer. Radio, television, and movie theaters around the country. So far, no one from his bosses to the FCC has been able to muzzle him. So now, in all his uninhibited glory, biography looks at the life of Howard Stern.
95X. This is the Howard Stern Show.
Terry Hatcher on E giving me a lap dance tonight. I think you'll find this very, very erotic. I did.
Tom Chiasano is quite fond of my red.
Moolah la, moolah la, moolah la. It's the Tom Show, the Tom Show. Everybody gather around for the Tom Chiasano Show.
It's the Tom Show.
Moolah la, moolah la. It's the Tom Show, the Tom Show. Everybody gather around for the Tom Chiasano show. This week on the Tom Show, Tom tells young Tommy about sex and the dangers of pleasuring yourself. Something is on your mind. Tell me about it.
Well, it's just this guy at school, Brian.
Go on.
He told us about, well, like sex stuff and how big we are. And if it's true, what if I'm not as big as everyone else?
Don't worry, Tommy. Some guys don't start getting taller until high school.
I'm not talking about that kind of growing. I'm talking about other things being too small.
Oh, I see. Tommy, boys talk about a lot of stuff they don't understand. Like what is a normal penis size? There's no such thing as a normal penis. Tommy, the most important thing about sex is that you never, ever pleasure yourself. If you touch your naughty region, you will be sent straight to hell. I know, because I read it in the Bible. If you ever start to think about touching yourself, just think of Jesus H. Christ.
Okay.
Okay. Now come on, Tommy, let's go play some golf.
Nice. Good episode.
Next week on the Tom Show, Tom and Dead Air Dave get caught playing butt bongo fiesta in the button-pushing room.
How about President
So
Sino?
the stupid bar, you said.
I know this is difficult. And I was just say for Mike, if Mike was working for UPS at night and he had announced he was going to FedEx in 15 months, would UPS let him make his deliveries and say, hey, I'm going to, see me in 15 months when I go to FedEx? No.
Absolutely. Absolutely agreed. It's just an awkward
Yeah, it is.
situation
Absolutely,
because
it's awkward.
everybody has spoken about it. And so I'm trying to shift everything. So I think the best way
it's going to be difficult.
It's going to be difficult. So I'm going to try. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm okay.
Is Artie going to be able to go to the baseball game tonight?
Was he supposed to go to the game?
Artie is out.
I know.
Gary, give me a health report. What is wrong with Artie?
I just got a message last night from his manager that Artie's really, really, really sick and that he was going to try to come in anyway, but, if he didn't show up, that was it. So.
His manager?
I like how Artie handles stuff. He's got like a manager. The manager informs the show that he won't be in.
What is this television?
What?
The manager's like, gee, I don't know how to get a hold of you. He's got my email address, he's got my cell phone. But in the meantime, Artie's got my home number. I'm not sure why Artie didn't just call me, but okay, it's all good.
Isn't his manager his mother?
No, he's got maybe it's his agent.
Oh. I think he's one of those guys that has an agent and a manager.
He
He does.
Yeah.
He has both, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the manager calls in sick. Wow,
I gotta
that's
start doing
hurting
that.
your 10%.
Yeah.
I think Artie's mother's is in control of his money.
Right. She's his business manager.
That's right.
So he's got 3 people.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That whole organization over there.
The industry of Artie Lang.
Yeah, it's a complicated situation. A lot of people taking care of Artie.
I never thought to have somebody else call me in sick.
Yeah, I'm doing that from now on.
That is odd.
I'm gonna have my agent do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
If I can get a hold of him.
I think Artie's mom runs the business on the west of the Mississippi and on the east of the Mississippi.
He has another
Mississippi, I would
guy.
say she.
Is it east of the Mississippi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think his business manager is on the
LA,
West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
By the way, is Scott here today? I haven't seen him yet.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he is
I
good.
went down there and I asked in the engineering department, anybody here today?
Well, that'd be a good way to...
24-hour flow.
You want to know something? You want it. That would be a good way to get off this other topic.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could spend 4 hours on that.
By the way, if he was sick today, he looks fine.
Yeah. It's one of those things that to work his way through the system quickly.
Yes.
Right.
He looks in the peak of health.
Blow the whistle once! If it wasn't a push-up, you would have blown him off! That's all I gotta say!
What did he say?
Hey, I'm leaving! I know it! You better pay off!
Scott, the engineer, having to leave during the show yesterday because of illness. Some people are suspecting he was not ill. It was due to his fight with Baba Booey.
I think it was Delabate flu.
Delabate flu, yeah.
There you go. It's sweeping
That rare strain.
the whole station.
We're hoping to get an exclusive with Scott the Engineer later in the program. Find out exactly what went down. And
Howard Stern, exclusive.
right now, he's considered the hottest guest to get. Scott the Engineer.
That's right. We hope we get him first.
That's right. And what do we have today? Christy Brinkley is coming.
That's a woman.
That's a legend.
That is
Howard Stern, exclusive.
He's almost as much in the dropping.
I met Christy Brinkley at Billy Joel's wedding. Scott the Engineer.
He looks fine.
There he is. He recovered from his illness.
It's amazing.
You know, your move every time you get in a fight is to go, I'm leaving. Like you're like a woman.
Don't need
Yeah.
Like a woman. No, seriously.
I got to see somebody about that.
No, really. I mean, like you leave, like you storm out like a woman.
You know what it is? My whole life, believe it or not, nobody's going to believe this. I totally tried to avoid confrontation.
Right.
I know you. I'm telling you. Until I started working on this show.
What happened yesterday?
Well, we had a little disagreement.
What was it about?
And then I got ill. I guess I gave Artie what I had.
Right. Well, you.
What was the disagreement?
I was working, and all of a sudden he comes running into the studio I was in. It wasn't even my studio, and he goes, I've been trying to call. I go, yeah, the phone, something wrong with the phone. He goes, why didn't you fix the phone? I go, like, I'm busy working on stuff I'm fixing to get the show on the air. The phone was least of my concern, and his first mistake was, I'm not a phone man. So he assumed I was a phone guy.
Well, I have exciting news for you. You and Baba Booey have been having these fights for too long.
We haven't had one in a long time.
All right.
I mean, I've been pretty calm myself.
But I know that there's something festering.
Really?
And I have called in relationship expert Pat Croce.
Really?
Who says he can patch up anyone's relationship if given the proper time with them. And today on the show, the odd couple, I'm going to have an intervention between Scott the Engineer and Baba Booey. And we'll get this worked out.
I just think he was, came down on me for probably, I mean, he just came storming in like, what the hell are you doing? You're sitting here not doing anything, and that's really what...
Did he actually say that, or is that what you...
Well,
That's his interpretation.
he called me a lazy F. That's number one. Yes.
Better get that one on tape.
I think we do. You said you lazy F.
Now, this set you into rocket mode.
It did.
I guess you were screaming at who from E? Richie from E?
I wasn't really screaming at E.
Oh, yes, you were.
At Richie? I just said, Richie, please don't use the tape because it's totally out of context.
Told you not to use the goddamn tape.
That was not the tone. Please don't.
Why are you robbing us of great tape?
Richie, where is this tape?
It's not mine, so...
JD's pulling it now. He attacked me, and like 10 times in a row, he goes, don't play the tape. You're not getting permission to air any of this shit. And I told him,
I told you it was totally out of context.
Scott, shut up. You're repeating yourself. I heard you the first time.
You didn't have the whole. You didn't have the whole thing, so it was totally out of context.
And you were going crazy, going, I'm not giving permission to air any of this today.
I don't think I said that.
I have that on tape.
No. I
have that on tape.
First of all, I don't have to give permission. You can use it whenever you want.
That's right. It's in, but even still, I always like you to be comfortable with it. But I will play it because your head is going to explode.
It will. That's why I wasn't feeling well.
When
I had total anxiety.
When you have a fight with someone, you go crazy.
You know what? My wife says I hold it in for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden, boom!
Everything comes out.
It all comes out. I'm calm, and then
like an
boom.
explosion.
Do you think this is a result of your home life, and you want to yell there, but you can't?
No, I can yell at home.
You like to yell here more than you do at home?
I don't like to yell, but it's just. I don't like, and that's why it all bubbles over.
Have you and Baba Booey seen each other today?
I saw him, but we haven't.
You haven't spoken.
You haven't spoken.
All right, it's time to get this relationship on track.
Howard, the only reason why I haven't spoken to Scott, because I would have, is because I spoke to the relationship expert yesterday, and he's going to talk to Scott when he comes in, and he feels that it's better that he sort of moderate this whole thing.
All right.
By the way, I've seen him speak. He's a great speaker.
Pat Croce.
Yeah, he's an awesome speaker.
Well, this is going to be very dynamic. Scott the Engineer.
Are you willing to sort of work through this relationship with Baba Booey?
Of course, we have to work together. So, I mean...
Yeah, because I want to hear this tape of you exploding.
Yeah.
Because
It's pretty...
Told you not to use the goddamn tape.
This is not even it.
No, that's...
Actually,
it's
I'm
worse than that one.
sorry that you're bringing in an expert because these tapes are so much fun. And if they go away, I don't know what I'll do.
Trust me, experts from experts. These two will be at each other's throats in a month. You ain't going to see anything work out.
I just felt he was overly aggressive on me for, no reason.
Well, you're going to get to air all of your grievances. I have brought in the top specialist.
Oh, good. I appreciate that.
So I spoke to this guy, Pat Croce, yesterday for about 20 minutes.
Right.
And then he's going to talk to Scott when he comes in. And he was really good. I said some things, and he's like, listen, let's not BS. You know what you meant. He doesn't let you off the hook.
Right. You got to air your dirty laundry and then get it off your chest, and then he can work with you.
I'm sort of looking forward to it in a way because I'm going to say what I have to say. Scott's going to say what he has to say, and he's going to.
I even noticed as you're speaking to me, you can't even look at Scott.
I'm trying to save it all for the air.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Scott's not looking at him either.
Why would I want to look at those teeth?
It got very ugly. I know Tom was rattled. He
didn't even want to go in and break it up.
No, you know what? I wasn't rattled. I just really decided I was going to let that one go.
Right.
I'll tell you, I've never heard.
Was it so loud that you were upstairs literally and could hear the yelling?
I was in the edit room.
He was behind
closed doors. Behind that airlocked door. It was like Scott was standing next to me. I went in there. I found him cowering behind me. Believe me, I wasn't cowering.
All right, here is Sal to say something.
Wait, let me finish. So, and then Scott, after they have the argument, I'm sitting there, just, you know what? These two guys, they got to figure it out.
Right.
All of a sudden, the door flies open. Scott says, I don't have to take his effing BS, and I'm done with it, and the door closes.
You are so gay.
I'm gay?
You're gay.
How is that gay?
You just you run out the door. You're going home sick when you're not sick.
That's like
really,
Scarlett O'Hara.
No, really, I couldn't continue.
He got the vapors and he had to go home.
You could continue. No. Baba Booey continued. You could continue too.
I worked myself up.
Every Columbus Day, you try to get yourself out of here.
Right, because of the damn parade, I left early.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
But please tell me when you were in your car, you calmed down and realized how silly it was for you to be leaving.
No, he wanted to get out of here because of the Columbus Day parade.
Right.
I'm telling you. And he used this opportunity.
It was a ruse, a smoke.
Yes, Sal.
Right.
I think Pat Croce should take a bat and smash it right in Baba Booey's mouth. That's how he could settle this today.
Why? Why are you saying
I had it with him.
With Baba Booey?
He's very irritable. I'm on Scott's side completely with this.
Wow.
He's demeaning. He's disgusting. I've never been more angry at this.
And you've only been here a week.
That's it. I swear to God, I'm ready to level him right in the hallway.
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
I walk into the office this morning. Somebody's got to be in charge around here.
Right. You're in charge.
I walk in the office, and he's standing in the office. He walks in and rips a 5-second fart.
Oh, dude.
So I go, Sal, what are you doing? And he goes, what do you mean? And I go, don't do that in here.
Right.
He goes, really? And I go, no, really. And he goes, why not? I go, because this is an office where people, you can't fart in the office.
You go in the bathroom, dude.
Yeah, but everybody.
I agree.
I just
know everybody does.
Dude, how old are you?
I'm 35, but Dad's playing it off like it's such a big deal.
It is a big deal.
We're a bunch of men.
I don't want to still. There's women there too. And you know what? I'm a guy. I don't want to smell your stink.
I wouldn't do it in here. I do it where Gary is.
No, come on, Sal. Get a grip on yourself.
Okay, all right.
Did you do that at your office at the stock exchange?
All the time.
No, you didn't.
But listen, hold on. Granted, okay,
he's not there anymore?
I'll be the better guy and apologize to Gary for farting. But still, he doesn't have to yell at me across the office.
Yes, he does.
I didn't yell at you. I'm not 11 years old.
Dude, no one wants to be in a room with your stink. Go in the bathroom.
You know, I was talking to Scott.
I think Gary was out of line.
No, I was talking to Scott DePace. Scott DePace even said, in the E room, which is a bunch of guys, a tiny room, there's a no fart rule. Like,
yeah. It's too small.
It's too small. And
who wants to get sick from your smell?
And I got to tell you, when John was here, that was John's thing. Mm-hmm. And I would always say to John, dude, don't do that. He goes, well, I can't help it. What do you want? I can't help it.
No, you can't help it.
But it would be disgusting.
Dude, I'm laying in bed with my girlfriend last night. I got to rip one so bad. I get up, and she even said, stay in the bed. Give me a Dutch oven. I don't care. I said, you're crazy. You can't handle it.
You're the perfect woman.
I said, you can't handle a Dutch oven. No, because then after I do it, she's like, oh,
throwing up in the bed.
So I stood, we were watching Joan of Arcadia on tape, and I went right in the hallway, and I blasted off, and I stood there for like 5 minutes. You're damn right. I don't want to screw things up here. Because it's gross. Chicks start looking at you differently. So I let it fester out there, and I knew it was fine, and I walk in, and I still dragged it in with me.
Oh, it stayed with you?
She goes, it still stinks in here.
Hey, can I ask Sal a quick question? Would you walk into Tom's office and rip one?
Absolutely. I would love to.